没有人知道这个制造悲剧的国家，也以悲剧著名的国家，最终在6月17号会做出什么样的选择？而法国和希腊都将在6月17号同一天进行选举。希腊进行的选举是组成政府，法国进行的选举是国会的改选。法国的宪法呢是可以左右共治的，也就是刚刚上台的社会党的党主席，也是现任的总统 Hollande， 他必须赢得国会的多数。如果他没有赢得国会的多数的话，那么到时候他可能变成要交出他总统对于内政的干预权，也就是除了国防外交之外，必须实施左右共治。那换句话说 ，Hollande 将变成一位虚位的总统。那么总理呢，将由右派来组阁。所以法国的变数也很高。那么变数最大的是希腊。欧盟目前为止的打算是不想在这个之前做任何的决议，静待希腊人民做出6月17号的选择。所以目前为止呢，这个由德国所领导的欧盟领袖，德国、法国、西班牙跟意大利4国的领导人将在6月17号，也就是希腊跟法国大选之后，在罗马举行高峰会，然后正式的欧盟领袖的高峰会将在6月底才举行。换句话说，如果你从这个讯息来看，所有德国为主的主要的欧洲领导人无意在6月17号之前对希腊伸出任何的援手，他们静待希腊老百姓自己所做出来的决定。我们来特别看一下一个专访，这是非常著名的国际特派员阿门普对于希腊前总理帕潘德里欧所做出的专访，他很明白指出来希腊所犯的一连串的错误，他也告诉大家，整体而言，他判断希腊很难做出明智的选择。
I think one of the major mistakes that was made is that we should have focused more on what I said there, the reforms in Greece, rather than pushing austerity and cutting the deficit so quickly. That, I think, hurt, and it undermined the need to make very deep reforms, which we have done up to a certain point. I think we all feel very bad, and this is one of the reasons is that when we began the program, I would say a wide majority of Greeks were very much in favor of the program, saying this is an opportunity to change. We have been living 2 years of constant insecurity. Who is going to invest, Christian? Just let me ask you, would you invest in a country when every day there are analysts around the world saying you may or you may not be in the euro? Well, 2 years with no growth, 2 years with no investment, 2 years with lack of consumer confidence, 2 years where people are pulling out their money from the banks. This can't go on. We need to have an end to the saga, a positive end to the saga, where we can feel that we are secure within the euro, and yes, growth will come. Certainly we need to have a wider European policy for growth and for unemployment, but then there will be a sense of security. If we don't have that, we will see more extremes, more nationalism, and the undermining not only of Greece, but of the European project itself. We have been, many people have been pontificating and patronizing and moralizing and scapegoating and saying, you know, you Greeks, you are the problem. Now, I would say we Greeks, we have a problem. We are not the problem. If it was that we were the problem, it would be very convenient. Kick Greece out, everything's fine. What would happen to Spain? What about Portugal? What about Italy? What about the whole of the Eurozone? We need more cooperation and less simplification and prejudice about what has to happen. Obviously, we need to keep on track the major reforms because we Greeks, first of all, want change. We know that there are problems in our system. We know that we're not competitive. We know that we have great potential, whether it's in our agriculture, whether it's in our green energy and our sun, whether it's in our tourism, or whether it's in shipping or aquaculture. We have great potential, but we need to manage our country well. Mm-hmm. Now, that hasn't been done over the last decades, and that is, of course, what we are paying for. If Spain reaches a point where it can't pay for its debt, it can't finance its economy, that's going to be a big blow to the euro, and that is why we need deeper integration. You call it a eurobond, you call it something else, you call it ECB coming in. We need deeper integration. We also need some other things. We need growth. We're in a recession. Don't forget, Christian, you know these issues here. We are a linchpin to the Middle East, to the Northern Africa, to the Balkans. It's very important that Greece succeeds even for geopolitical, geostrategic reasons for Europe. I would hope now that we will form a government and that everybody will realize what the real parameters and what the real challenges are. We need to change Greece. Whether austerity is too stiff or not is a different question. But we need to go deep into reform. We began it 2 years ago. We've continued it. And it needs to continue to be a competitive, sustainable, and proud Greece.